What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and today we're coming in with another upload talking about medical weed versus regular old street weed. So hope you guys do enjoy this video. Drop a like if you do, and also I do want to mention real quick that I'm not trying to encourage anyone to smoke or anything of that, type or sort or whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to educate and inform people because I've had a lot of people ask me, something along the lines of like, oh, have you ever gotten medical? Like, you should tell a story about that. And I want to kind of talk about the difference between like quote unquote medical weed and weed that you buy at like a store versus like weed you get off your plug. So either way, hope this helps you guys out or informs you or you enjoy or whatever. Let's dive into it. So first things first, I want to say that medical weed is very, very overhyped. Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, you're smoking weed. And I know that a lot of people watching this video are probably going to be like, yeah, I understand that, because a lot of people are, understanding of that. But there's still like a kind of stigma around medical weed that's like, oh, it's amazing. It's the best shit. Like, people go out to Colorado and they're like, oh, you got to pick up some weed and bring it back. It's like, if you know someone who grows or who like ships good weed, like, you can get good weed anywhere if you just meet the right people, Like, you don't have to like think like medical weed is just some like god tier weed that you'll never touch if you live in like an illegal state. Like, it's not any different than weed grown by somebody who doesn't have a license but could do it professionally and distributes it, illegally, or to people who are then dealing it to you or whatever you want to call it. It's like there's this big stigma that medical is just the best weed ever, and I want to get it out of the way that it's not really all that different. But the pros of medical, the good thing is you know exactly what you're going to get. A lot of time plugs will just pick up some random fucking weed, and you'll go to like Johnny Plug's house and you'll be like, yo, JP, what you got? What's the strain? He'll be like, OG. And you'll just be like, what the fuck, man? Because you know that every time your plug tells you OG, that's like a billion different strains. You know that he has no idea what strain that shit actually is 95% of the time. I guarantee it. So with medical, at least you know exactly what you're going to get. And you can see the, THC percentage and all that. But getting a medical card and getting like real actual legal medical bud is a pain in the fucking ass, Like, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the easiest thing in the world, and it costs so much more than buying off your plug. It costs exponentially more money. I'm talking like, I mean, you can go buy an ounce of medical for like $300 legally. Like, that's what they would charge you. Maybe a little cheaper if you're a consistent customer, but not much cheaper. Definitely not cheaper than JP, Johnny Plug over there, who's ready to serve you for like $160 or whatever you fucking need. But the other thing is there's a good variety always of medical. If you for real get like either a plug who has actual confirmed medical weed, like he does, he picks up from the store and he just sells it, or maybe you get a license or you get a card or whatever you want to call it and you go to the store, then there's a large variety. You could pick from everything, but that's really about it on medical. I mean, there's not like, I'm making this video to clarify that there's just not very much different about the two. I want to kind of like say fuck that stigma. That stigma can suck my dick, all right? But street weed, all right? Street weed is thumbs up, double thumbs up, 9 out of 10 from me. Better, all right? Way more affordable, all right? Your plug isn't on that government fuck shit, all right? He's not going to be like, hey, run $300 for the ounce. And if your plug is, why the fuck is he your plug? What are you doing? Fuck that guy. Find a new guy, all right? But, that's a huge plus. Also, quality can vary a lot. So that's kind of a downside, and price can also vary. I mean, one day you could buy some like good weed and you could pay like $180 for the zip, right? So you're pretty happy depending on where you live. And then the next time you go to pick up off your plug, he's like, oh, I got this Thrax, bro. I got to charge you $220. And you're like, oh, that's kind of gay. Or he's like, I got to charge you $200. And you're just like, oh, wow, fuck you, dude. Like, in your head, That's one shitty thing, but at the end of the day, no matter how much the price adjusts, it's almost always, probably always actually, not even almost, going to be cheaper than buying medical. Also, finding a consistent plug is much easier than ever getting a medical card will be. I mean, dude, it's 2018, all right? Think about it for a minute. It's 2018. Everybody smokes weed. Dude, I was at driver's school, right? I got court-ordered driving school because I got a couple tickets, right? And these two guys who sat next to me both smoked. And this guy, when we got up for our lunch break, because it was a 6-hour straight class, we had a break in the middle, was just like, want to smoke a blunt. And we both just got in his car and smoked a blunt. Like, he told us he served. He was like, yeah, hit me up if you ever want to buy weed. Literally, everybody smokes weed. It's not hard to find someone. You just got to talk to people. You just got to meet some people. That's all you got to do. So it's much, much easier than getting a medical card. And also, if you find that good plug, I'm talking that grow plug. That guy who really is the plug. Not no, pick up a QP and serve it. The plug, the guy Geisen, who knows the grower, who gets super fresh weed. You can get it fresher than the medical shop would probably serve it to you. You could probably get some disgustingly beautiful weed from your plug. If you really meet that guy Geisen, if you really find that dude Dudson, then you're set to go. And also, there's no limit on what you can buy of street weed. On medical, there's usually a cap most of the time. I knew a guy who could only get like I think it was a 3/4 of an ounce every 6 weeks, I'm pretty sure. Which, what the fuck? 21 grams every 6 weeks? Oh, hello? No. That's not fucking happening. That's less than a 10 sack a day. Are you shitting me? Are you sucking my cock right now? No. Fuck no. Fuck that. I'm going to the street plug. JP, my boy Johnny Plug over there, who could serve me a fucking pound right here, right now, if I needed it. That's a thumbs up. But either way, overall, I kind of want to give a final decision here, as if this is like a UFC fight and the rounds are up. Street weed wins, all right? Stick with your plug. Give back to the plug, because he's doing you a service, all right? He's risking like serious crimes, depending on where he lives, just to sell you your weed, just to get you high. Give back to the community. Give back to that guy. Fuck a medical shop. Well, I mean, sometimes it's good, but most of the time, fuck a medical shop. But either way, hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like if you do. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.